Let's talk about this Igbo proverb. I said a lot of Igbo proverbs are outdated. They are no more practical in this time and age. And this is another one. Okoko agaghị echefu aka nyeri ya nri. Hero, wrong. Not this time. A lot of Okoko have forgotten the hand that fed them. A lot of Okoko have felt so entitled that even when you're feeling them, they think it's their right. And after feeding them, they will walk away. They will not come back when they are full. Now, my advice to you is that, you see, in this time, in this dispensation, when you're feeding your cocoa, remove the mindset that they are going to come back to thank you. No. Don't even have that. Just treat it as charity. Just feed them out of humanity. But another thing you have to apply is what wisdom. The Bible says wisdom is the principal thing. Go get it. Get it in the sense that when you're feeding that okoko with, for example, let's say with maize, with grains, maybe with grains or corns, make sure you have a farm that is producing those grains, those grains or maize that you're using to feed your cocoa, so that when they finish eating and they did not come back to remember you, you will not be left behind. Don't forget yourself. Then you will go back to your farm. You'll be like, I knew it from the beginning. Prepare your mind ahead of time. A lot of people feel so entitled. They are so ungrateful. They bite the finger that feed them. They don't even remember to come and say thank you. It's only 10%. Now, here is the thing. Let's refer to this thing that happened to Jesus Christ himself. In Luke chapter 17 from verse 11 to 19, I'm going to read it out. I'm going to try to be fast so that this video is not too long. It says, and it came to pass as he went to Jerusalem, that's Jesus, that he passed through the midst of Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered into a certain village, there met him 10 men that were lepers, which stood afar off. 10 men that were lepers. And they lift up their voice and say, Jesus, Master, have mercy upon us. And when Jesus saw them, he said unto them, go show yourself unto the priest. And it came to pass that as they went, they were cleansed. They obeyed the voice of Jesus. They went to show themselves to the priest, and they were healed of their leprous situation. And one of them, 1 out of 10, only one, and one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back and with a loud voice glorified God and fell down on his face at his feet, giving him thanks, and he was a Samaritan. And Jesus answering said, were there not 10 cleansed? But where are the 9? So you see that proverb that says, people are forgetting. Where are the 9 that Jesus fed with healing? Only 1 returned. There are not found that return to give glory to God, save the stranger. And he said unto him, arise, go thy way, that faith had made thee whole. So you see, when I say some proverbs needs to be revised, and don't use some proverbs as your life mantra, because they will deceive you. Don't be like some foolish people in the past who used all their resources to support people, thinking that, okay, later on in their old age, those young people will come back and start supporting them. A lot of people have gone down the drain. A lot of people have lived in abject poverty and regretted ever doing good to certain people, especially relations and friends and people very close to them, people they hold so dear to. So these days now, use wisdom, because people now, so many okokos are forgetting the hand that fed them. So when you're feeding any okoko, make sure you have loads stored in your storehouse. Make sure you have investments that will yield and take care of yourself in future, during your old age, the night time of your life. Don't depend on anybody. Oh, I have helped this person. I have helped this family member. I have helped this. I have helped that. Oh, during my old age, they will come back and help me. And just delete that mentality from your brain, because a lot of okokos, in quotes, have not been turning back. This one I just read now, they did not turn back, even though it was Jesus. So if Jesus experienced it, what makes you think that you will not experience it? So my people, I will see you in another podcast. But please, as you're living your life, especially in this dispensation, please, You better have wisdom. The Bible say wisdom is a principal thing. Go and get it. Get wisdom. Help people. I'm all about charity, help, assistance, but don't have this mindset that after helping, they will come back and help you in return. No. If they come back, fine, to be an addition. And it will be something so, so good. But if they don't come back, then you are not stranded. So you better equip yourself when you're young. Equip yourself and plan your life even down to old age. And never you depend on anybody, because Okuko these days now, they are beginning to forget Akanyona Haini. Thank you. Bye-bye, my people. Shalom.